Hey guys, good afternoon. We had a textbook day of iron condors. Very small range today as forecast. In fact, it went precisely where we thought it would, between 15 and 15.5 that I mentioned in this morning's pre-market video, which kept the range just where we thought 64.90 to 65.15. And that's all there was to dig about. Bitcoin stayed inside of its daily one. We did get a pop out of gold, made it up to the weekly one, and then came back to the other for those two levels here, 3674.3 and 3685.8. Made it up to the daily 3, daily 2 combo where we thought could it go. And then crude took off a little bit this morning on some news about the Russia oil and OPEC agreement to, you know, increase production, but that's subject to change. And, them deciding they need more money. I guess that's what it's going to say. That's so funny. Um, so then it calmed down and came back. So that little overnight pop on that news sold back off the RTH, brought it back down. So interesting news about China has set up a mechanism for Russia to issue bonds that they will accept, and then the proceeds from that will go into Russia oil and gas, of course, that will get transported back to China and to other parties that China is most likely participating in. It has that refinery, the little teacup refineries. So all of that stays inside their closed financial system loop, outside of the US dollars and outside of US sanctions. And it gives Russia the mechanism that it needs to get out of the Western energy market altogether. So China will fund Russia energy at the moment. And then the money, like I said, comes back to benefit China and um, because they pretty much are controlling it, it looks like to me anyway. All right, that's it for now. NQ did get up all of its support that I pointed out this morning that held, which is good. And we're just waiting for reports this week. PPI, CPI, and sort of a light week, Wednesday and Thursday. So I would keep an eye on the VIX for tomorrow to get a heads up of what that structure is. 16 is max pain. So we might want to see this, 1457 is pretty much the lowest we have for our monthly one. So if we're going to get up to this 19 area and then back down, it needs to make a move Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then back down next week for the OPEX expiration. And that's about it in a nutshell. So today was a snoozer. Hope y'all stayed awake and appreciate you. I will talk at you soon. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you.